Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Installment of Scott Selections here for Saturday, July 23rd. Before we get into today's play of the day, quick recap of what happened yesterday. We had a loss in baseball with the Phillies on the money line at minus 127 on Bet Online. Schwarber had a home run the first inning, and then the game went downhill from there. The Cubs scored 15 runs. They had 19 hits. And yeah, I don't know how you give up 15 runs to the Cubs of all teams, but the Phillies found a way. Wasn't close, and we'll look for a bounce back winner here on Saturday. And for the play that we're going to stick with baseball, looking at an afternoon game between the Blue Jays and the Red Sox, taking place at around 4 p.m. Eastern time. And for this matchup, we like the Blue Jays on the road on the money line at minus 128 on Bet Online. Time recording of 1:40 a.m. Eastern time. Couple reasons why I like the Blue Jays in this spot. First reason, Toronto's been playing some good ball lately, as the Blue Jays have won each of their last 4 games. Not, of course, to mention the 28-run outburst that they had yesterday against Boston. But the Red Sox have been historically bad in the last 3 games. They've lost each of the last 3 games by at least 11 runs. And you were kind of hoping, at least Red Sox fans were, that after getting killed by the Yankees on Saturday and Sunday right before the All-Star break, the extra time off would help the Red Sox get back on track. Not so much, because they lost yesterday by 23 runs. So seems like Boston's in the middle of an implosion, and Toronto, we know, is underachieving for the first part of the year. That's why they fired their manager. It does seem like Toronto's starting to get everything going, and I do think as a result, Toronto should be a bigger favorite than minus 128. If you shop around, you can find 142 in some books, but BetOnline is 128, which I'll gladly take. Now, looking at some other factors, the head-to-head has been dominated by Toronto as well, as the Blue Jays have won 8 of the first 11 meetings this season. So Toronto's had Boston's number, and based on Boston's recent performances, I do think that Toronto should have their number again on Saturday afternoon. If you want to go through the actual pitching matchup, Toronto has the much better starting pitcher on the mound. Manoah is pitching for Toronto. We know he's been great this season as a whole. However, what people might not know is that he's actually been really good against Boston. So far this season, 2 starts against the Red Sox, 14 innings pitched, 1.29 ERA. So expecting to pitch well in this one. And you have Crawford pitching for Boston, who's been better lately, but his home numbers have not been good at Fenway Park so far in his young career. 17 2/3 innings pitched, 5.09 ERA. So the Red Sox have been playing some of the worst baseball in the history of the sport, if you want to look at the 3-game stretch they just had. Toronto's been playing better lately, and Manoah's pitching against Crawford. So I do think Toronto is not going to score 28 runs again, but I do think they should potentially get to 5, and 5 might be enough to get the job done with Manoah on the mound. But either way, I'm going to take the better team right now at a pretty good price when you shop around. So once again, the play of the day here for Saturday, July 23rd is going to be on the Blue Jays money line at minus 128 on Bet Online. Bye, everyone.